mama? Where's mama? Jeez. Hold on. Here you go. For the rest of you, £6, just £6.
There was empires in Africa called Kush, Timbuktu, where every race came to get books. My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner or later, we'll all see who the prophet is.
Yeah. I once heard a man say, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started in order to be great. Let's go. I'm crossing off all I told my ex about. Shining through blackouts, storms and doubts. Oprah's girl, I just wanna win free. Toe sip it, I came up cocky. Trapped by sirens, leapt over fences. I never done it, but you're guilty when you hang with. Hustle where I'm from, you don't wish. I made tapes just to rap my gift. If that leak from the ceiling don't wake you, recognition's like 9 months and I'm due. My Noah flow will let them know I can adapt too. Hunger just knows when you're sick of bread and soup. You can take it or leave it, I'm gone, we made it. She knows my bars but barely speaks English. LC the sacrifice, I'm killing it. On the mic 23, back on it.
Are you guys ready for the man of the hour? Just you and just you. I need all of you in this though. Are you guys ready for the man of the hour? That's where it's at. Alright, so when I say Alim, you say Kamara. Alim. Alim Kamara to the stage, please.
1, 2, 1, 2. Woo! Yeah, spray noise back on top of you. Morning, music I was born in. Apparently my papa was a drummer boy. Calling, humble on coking. Around these times it's starting to trickle cokes in. Teams that gave us literal shoplifting. Best bag of sweets we ever had. White meat chips, just a slipping in the path to my career. Let me your ears and I'll sing you a song. From my 1 years I grew to be strong. Spinning style, still looking for my olive though. Hey yo, Hannah's one stay away from just being so hollow. Little cousin making 30 plus and you ain't blow. How many more shows can you do for no dough? Recognition, I carry loads. You don't need a knife for these promoters and cutthroat. There I go again, holding too much in, let it go. Mama, I got dreams, but dreams don't keep the lights on. I'ma make money. Woo! For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alim Kamara. I'm a rapper and storyteller. Loving what I do for a living. Are you feeling the body? Say I'm feeling the body. Are you feeling the body? Are you feeling the body? That's right, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, we're here with Alim Kamara. The whole event was based on the release of the debut, is it album? The album, the EP, what you got coming out now, yeah? The whole of this evening was put on now. All this crew who you've seen we've been interviewing today, they've all come up together. They've all been working together, and this is how we network. This is how we build. This is how we make things happen. And right here, you're seeing this is how it manifests. So this is why Gotkush TV is down here, because we're gonna go more into the mind behind the music. Yeah, recognize it's Gotkush TV, and the way we deal with things is conscious. Right here is what we've got coming up. Okay, this is the great man. Yeah? But we're gonna go and explore a little bit more about what makes this man so great. Yeah? So, as an artist, obviously people have their different influences, what makes them do the things that they do. What is the influences, what put this together?
First of all, it's telling the story of the voiceless voices. So I said earlier on, while I was performing, that sometimes when people get hit, all they can do is scream. But then they need someone to translate that scream into a voice that can be understood beyond just the pain. So as a griot, as a wordsmith, as an MC, I feel it's my duty to take that and spread it out to the masses
Because when I was growing up and listening to certain hip-hop music, that's what helped me to stay focused. That's what helped me to stay conscious. That's what taught me. When I'm watching the news, that news is not for me. When I listen to hip-hop, I'm hearing my people's story. So for me, it's like, that's the role of the messenger. And growing up back home in Sierra Leone, we used to have storytellers come and share stories with us. So when I came over here, the storytelling traveled, but the format changed. So the format was more on synthesized beats instead of djembe drums, you know, which is still very much alive, but in terms of the Western society, which is more prominent. So I jumped on that bandwagon to say, yo, if I want to get out something and I find writing therapeutic, then this is the channel for me to do that. And then in doing it in the early stages, you would have people say, yo, thanks for what you're doing, it really inspired me. So that's one of the reasons why I just kept going.
So you mentioned earlier on about, you know, people like in a certain position where they have to nothing but scream, yeah, and that scream has to be interpreted and then put out there. What is the scream which is out there nowadays? What is it you find the most important thing, what people are screaming about?
The biggest scream is a need for love. That's what I find. A lot of the times when the young people certain times are behaving a particular way, it's a reflection of not enough love. You know what I mean? Because I remember I was doing a coaching program once, and what would happen was a coach would get paired with a mentee. And as the lady was delivering the session, she said, if your mentee, even if they act up, keep calling them. Keep calling them. Because that young person can never turn around and say that somebody wasn't there for them. So certain times, when a young person is going a particular way, the first thought is, are they lost? They're giving up. And then people tend to move away. Whereas it's like, sometimes it's a test for them to say, okay, do you really care? And if you really care, you will stay. If you really care, you will stick with me. Or are you going to be like other people who have left me? So for me, it's that whole thing of keeping with the word and what it means to be able to connect with the generation, younger and older.
So, we have a situation. We have a situation where young people in our community are going a particular way. At certain times when they get beat down, they don't know how to tell their story. They don't know where to tell their story. So they look to us, the rappers, the MCs, the singers, the beatboxers. Marv, let's do it. I don't even see the point of being here. No one can save me. And as far as I'm concerned, I've gone crazy. I live in my world. The pain, too much for my girl. And what you class as a bum, I'm scum. My aura is my only real chump. Sits in my back pocket, hasn't let me down yet. So I grip it with mad respect. I scare the whole mom, I know that's deep. Spend most of my time with similar beats, roaming the London streets. Scavenging for beef when we're hungry. Love it when situations turn the opposite to pretty. You name it, I've sniffed it, smoked it. Even survived licks from 20 men in a well-known sick clique. This is the life I live. This is the path I chose. I do not know. This is the life I live. This is the path I chose. I do not know what I was expecting. I was forever told I'd never prosper. Unforeseen circumstances, my heart grew colder.
As an elder, you know, we look at the youngers now, and I understand that. When my father used to tell me certain things, I'd be like, what's he talking about? Now, as a father, I understand, innit? Dealing with my teenage son. But at the same time, a lot of the youngers will be saying like, well, what did you do for us? And my generation are looking at their fathers and saying, what have you done for us? Because there was an element of not understanding love, you get me? Not only in the relationship between parents and children, but in relationship full stop. Therefore, causing relationship breakups and that losing of love. So what you're touching on right now, being love, that is a very serious thing lacking, not only in the black community, but in the world, full stop, you know? So, with the message, what you're trying to create, it's more than just the music. I understand with, you got the World Changers, they're doing those bits. Sully Breaks of late, I mean, look at his message, what he's trying to put out there, and I'm seeing these youngers to me coming up with these like really powerful messages. What is your message and goal that you want to achieve? No, not just by way of music, but you know, the whole spectrum. What your message would you like to leave on the planet with people?
I think my message will probably be at this moment in time, because we go through different transitions like what you're saying about the wisdom. At this moment, for me it's, don't be afraid to fail. I think for me that's one of the things I'm learning very much. The way the school system is set up, if you don't do well in class, you don't do well in school, you're no good. And I think that damages the young people because they get told, you get given this piece of paper, and this piece of paper qualifies you for life. Whereas some young people, it's like, the way the classroom is designed, it's like, it doesn't work with their system. It doesn't work with how they function. They want to move, they want to groove, they want to create, they want to throw paint, they want to build, they want to use their hands. But everybody's taught a particular way. So if you've only got a particular group of people that learn that way, what happens with the rest? So therefore it becomes a case of, okay, cool, if you haven't done well in that, that doesn't mean you're finished. It just means that's possibly not your area of strength. So going and saying to young people, when I'm sick, because I go into schools doing seminars and I do storytelling in schools, and it's almost like when I turn around to them and say, I've fallen loads of times, I've failed, I've made mistakes, and yet at the same time I've had the opportunity to travel across the world. I'm releasing my EP today. This is somebody who, like, my family members laughed at me. So if I can do it, imagine what you can do. So that's where it's, for me, very much, just to summarize this, please don't be afraid to fail, because failing is what teaches you to be. Like, same way how a baby apparently will fall down 365 times before that baby walks. Do you imagine? The baby doesn't stay down and say, you know what, I've tried twice, I'm just gonna crawl through life. That baby says, yo, I see something and I'm gonna achieve it. They will fall, they will stand, they will hold a pole, they will fall, get up till next thing you know they're walking. And then to the point where you're doing it and you're not even thinking about it.
When I say it is what it is, you say yeah. So it goes like this. It is what it is, yeah. I'm just telling you the real and how I feel, yeah. To be free is what I wanna be there. Yeah. No, not yet, not there. Not there. Patience. So it goes, it is what it is, yeah. I'm just telling you the real and how I feel. Yeah. To be free is what I wanna be there. To be healed and no longer see my people killed here. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can remember that one. So this is that, let's go, let's do it. So this is that type of hip hop. You know when you heard some hip hop and it made you do the doo-doo face, like yeah, man, feeling this, like you said, We good? Boss, we good, yeah? You sounding good? Alright then, let's do this. Yo. Turn it in the booth when troops attack tribes. Bullets let loose, snatch the lives of the poor. Try to imagine, I'm sure this rapping to awaken. The horde and the grass, born on flames by the children. When women pour waterfalls, innocents die black in the law. For justice we march back and forth. Get ignored, angry, deported and caught. Pressed on the floor, it's a liberty we back in war. When that sponge generation, soaking up songs of amazing grace. Stolen from the common, fields making slaves. Now I'm filled with a rage that's controlled on the page, aired out on the stage. My poetry's far-fetched from my face. My purpose get heard and inspired back to faith. Skirts no bigger than belts and high folk. Men that were raised by hell and harsh stroke. It is what it is. I'm I'm just telling you the real and how I feel. To be free is what I wanna be, yeah. To be healed and no longer see my people killed here. It is what it is. I'm just telling you the real and how I feel. To be free is what I wanna be, yeah. To be healed and no longer see my people killed here.
Then what they found was, you know, especially with young black children failing their IQ test, but then when they started creating the tests dealing with the more creative aspect of the mind, excelling. And, you know, we're in an environment where everything's very linear. So, how important do you think, well, I kind of know what the answer is, but in creating institutions, what create a environment which allows for different mentalities to start to thrive?
The thing is, I can turn around and say it's very important. My thing now, like my friend, what they did, they took their children out of school and started teaching them at home. So we've got to look, we can go with the idea of, oh, we need to create our own institutions. The way things are, that's not happening for a while. So it's like, what can we do now? One, teach your children at home. Like, let's start teaching our little nephews and nieces, our sons and our daughters at home. Put up images that they can relate to. So there's a brother by the name of Alvin Kofi. He does like these powerful black images. Warriors, like sisters. They're very powerful, like African representation. The jewelry that we wear. When the children look at you and they see what? Certain times I see my dad rocking kind of some nice stuff. Like that's from the motherland. It goes into their subconscious that it's okay to be you. That it's okay to appreciate your culture. You know what I mean? So for me, my mum used to take me to the African parties. The music that used to get played. My uncle would make us learn words from the dictionary. At the time, I hated it. Now, I'm the one who's like, yo, uncle, I learned a new word. So there are certain things which you think are not working because there will be resistance. But my thing is like, look, even if there's resistance, just keep giving them the good stuff because you know it's good. You're not giving them anything to damage them. So, yeah.
Okay, we are down to the, we're down to the last, wrapping up. But look, I know there's a lot more coming from you. Gotkush TV are definitely going to be working with you, promoting anything that you've got going on. We want to find out more about the school stuff you're doing. We want to find out more about you, more about how you're going to work the community, more about that artist, more about the imagery.
This is my final performance. This one's entitled The Great Man. Yeah. Turn it up, man. Turn it up. Let's go. Turn it up. Listen. Yo, I'm crossing off all I told my ex about. Shining through blackouts, storms and doubts. Oprah's girl, I just wanna win 3. Toes zipping, I came up cocky. Trapped my sirens, left all my fences. I never done it, but you'll give me when you hang with. Hustle where I'm from, you don't wish. I maintain just to rap my gift. If that leap from the city don't wake you. Recognition like 9 months and I'm due. My no one flow will let them know I can adapt to. Hunger just knows when you're sick of bread and soup. You can take it or leave it, I'm gone, we made it. She knows my bars, but many speak English. They don't see the sacrifice, I'm killing it. On the mic, 23, back on it. Yeah, me and I tell you. Tell you say I gon' make up. I'm thinking you say. Didn't I tell you, babes, that I'll make it? Now my son's gonna look at me and say, yeah, my dad is a great man. Why you not bubbling though? Why you not bubbling? Shit, I got you. Yeah. I told you I got you. Hey. Yeah. Jeez. Bush. Bigger. Yeah. I'm that fire on the mountain. It's no secret, I'm no pain. Besides drama and English, grades were lame. Even the home struggle just to get through. Shame, fresh off the boat, man, if I'm drowning, I fought my way in. You see I'm still pushing. Swinging to the club, looking I'm rolling. How my debut, single, release him. This old chick keeps stringing me, I'm not alarmed. Things unstable, I'm on top of the barn. For this pole position, lenses, I'll zoom. I'm the best man, no clue. For that Green Day Bucky over here, not me, blast music here. We've been on all fours like a square, yeah. Now I'm seeing roots in my circle reappear. Baby, and I tell you, can you say I go pick up? Now me begin to sing. If Papa was a great man. Baby, and I tell you, look food at the table. We are in a never like I say. I told you I got you. I told you I got you. Yeah. I told you I got you. Yeah. I told you I got you. Listen to the word, listen to the word, listen to the word. Go tell my people say the sun is shining now. Go tell my people say the rain will never fall. Go tell mommy say we're moving in the big house. Everything is blessed, everything is alright now. Yeah. Hey, come on, right now. We flying, yeah. We flying. Baby, I gonna tell you. So you say I go pick up. Now me thinking he say, me papa want a great man. Baby, and I tell you, look food at the table. We are in a never like I say. I told you I got you. Hey, I told you I got you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Right now, I'm not going to ask for a free copy. I don't roll like that. I paid for my things. I paid for mine so he can support his. That's what we're going to do. This is Gotkush TV. Any last words very quickly?
Yeah. I just want to say, look, be beautiful, man. That's all I can say. Beautiful, if you break it up, it's like be you. That's all I can say. Thank you. This is Alim Kamara. Yo, this is Alim Kamara, rapper / storyteller. You are watching gotkush TV. Stay tuned. Plenty big, massive movements to come. Conscious, positive, love. That's what we're all about. We're coming, yeah? Stop complaining, we're making it happen. One love. Peace.